All right, Shalom, Shalom. Let's get right to it. Let's give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem Abishai. Double honor to the apostle brothers, the elder great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. The title is Woe unto you, woe unto the prophet. The prophet, my bad. They say woe be unto the pastors, right? I said prophet. Let me say that again. I say woe be unto the pastors, right? Make sure I say that right. So right, it say woe be unto the pastors. All right, let's go to Jeremiah chapter 5, verse Jeremiah 5, verse 20. Declare this in the house of Jacob and publish this in Judah, saying, Hear now, O this old foolish people, and without understanding, which have eye and see not, which have ear and hear not. Well, not trying to be back, but let's go to skip down. Jeremiah 5, verse 26. For among my peoples are found wicked mans. They lay waited as they set snares for set traps. They catch mans, right? They catch mans. So let's get right to it. All right. As you see here, you should be heard about this passage line, right? So let's get right to it. You say, woe be unto the pastors. All right. Let's take time to load up.
Headlines when he was robbed of expensive jewelry during a live-streamed church service, has been indicted on federal charges.
Among the allegations against Lamore Whitehead, that he scammed a parishioner out of $90,000. And as CBS 2's Christina Fan reports, this isn't his first time in trouble with the law.
A normally flashy Bishop Lamore Whitehead was silent outside federal court as his attorney denied all fraud allegations against him. The Brooklyn pastor, known for delivering sermons in designer suits and lavish jewels at Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries, is being accused by federal prosecutors of obtaining part of his wealth illegally.
Bishop Lamore Whitehead is not guilty of these charges. We are vigorously going to defend these accusations.
According to an unsealed indictment, Whitehead asked for money and other things of value from victims using threats and false promises. He allegedly convinced a parishioner to invest $90,000 of her retirement savings with him, but spent it all on himself. He is also accused of extorting a businessman of $5,000, then convincing the victim to lend him $500,000 more and give him a stake in real estate transactions in return for favors from the city government, which Whitehead knew he could not obtain. The bishop was arrested Monday morning and pleaded not guilty in court before he was released on a $500,000 bond. Whitehead has made news repeatedly this year, first in July when masked robbers stole an estimated $1 million worth of jewelry from him during a live stream service.
You want to come preach? You want to come preach? You want to come preach? Come on up here.
Then in September, he was briefly detained after clashing with a woman who interrupted him mid-sermon.
We feel that he is being targeted and he is being turned from a victim into a villain.
The bishop has a criminal history and was convicted on 17 counts of fraud back in 2008. The 45-year-old is now charged with 2 counts of wire fraud, 1 count of extortion, and 1 count of making material false statements. In Lower Manhattan,
So you see, woe be unto the pastors, man. They're not out there feeding the sheep, feeding the lost. They're out there. Their hands are in the people's pocket, as you see here. Jeremiah 5 verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay in wait as he that sets snares. They set traps. They catch men. As cage they be full of birds. So their houses are full of deceit. Therefore, they are become great and wax rich. Right, great and wax rich. You see him, the clothes he wearing and all that, got cars, all that. Where you get that money from? Verse 28. They are wax fat, they are shine, yet they are overpassed the deed of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fathers, yet they are prospered in the right of the needy, and does they not judge? Verse 29, should I not visit for those things, saith the Lord? Should not my soul be avenged on sure a nation of this? Wonderful and horrible things is committed in the land. Verse 31, the prophet falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. But my people love to have it so. And what will you do in the end thereof? Right, what you do with the end thereof? What you gonna do with the end thereof? Let's go to Jeremiah 14 verse. So with that Jeremiah 5:27, it said the cave is full of birds, so their houses are full of deceit. Therefore, they are become great and wax rich, right? Great and wax rich. Jeremiah 14 verse 16. So you see him. There's other videos, man. He just got money. Yeah. You got jewelry that costs $1 million. That's where you get all that money from. So he's looking at what, but yeah. Jeremiah 14 verse 16, it say, let's go to Jeremiah 14 verse 13 is, thou said, I am the Lord. Power, behold, the prophet say unto them, yet should not see the sword, neither should they have famine, but I will give you assuring peace in this place. Then the Lord said unto me, the prophet lie in my name. I sent them not, neither I had commanded them, neither speak unto them thy prophet unto the false vision and divination and things of not in the seat of their heart. Therefore, thou said the Lord, consider the prophet that prophesied in my name and sent them not. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. By the sword and famine should the prophet be consumed. Right? The prophet be consumed. Verse 16, and the prophet to whom the prophet should be cast out in the street of Jerusalem because of the famine and the sword, and they shall have none to bury them, their wives, nor their sons, nor their daughters, for I will pour their wickedness upon them. Jeremiah 23 verse 1. Jeremiah 23 verse 1. It says, Jeremiah 23 verse 1, it said, woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastor, said the Lord. Right? It said, woe, destruction. Verse 2, therefore thou said the Lord, power of Israel, against the pastor that feed my people, yet had scattered my flocks, had driven them away, and had not visited thee. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, said the Lord. Right, said the Lord. Let's see what else I got here. Right, upon the evil of your doings. Trying to get those. Is it 30? Yeah, Jeremiah 23, verse 31. Behold, I am against thee, the prophet, said the Lord. They use the tongue and say, behold, I am against this, the prophet, and false dreams, said the Lord, and tell them, and cause my people to err by the lines and by the light. Yet I sent them not, nor command them. Therefore they should not profit this people at all, said the Lord. Right. Verse 33, and when this people or the prophet or the priest should ask thee, said, what is thy burden of the Lord? They should say unto thee, with burial I will even forsake you, said the Lord. And as for the prophet and the priest and the people that should say, burial of the Lord will even push the man and his house. You know what? That's not. But that should be it. Let me see something. Yeah. Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 30. Therefore, behold, I am against the prophet. It's the prophet, said the Lord, that steal my word, even one from his neighbor, right? From his neighbor. Right, that's how we on that one. What's this? Jeremiah chapter 15. Jeremiah chapter 3. Verse 15. I don't know what this is. So yeah. Jeremiah chapter 3, verse Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 13. Oh, knowledge this iniquity that had transgressed against the Lord, thy power, and scatter the way to the strange under every green tree. Yet you have not obeyed my voice, said the Lord. Turn you backsliding children, said the Lord. For I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion, and I will give you pastor according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding, right? Knowledge and understanding. And he's not giving no knowledge. All he giving you is taking the people's money, He's not, speaking of the scriptures, not doing none of that. Tell our people to repent the time that we are coming into. He's just taking the people's money and he's not feeding them knowledge. He's not feeding them with knowledge and understanding. He's destroying our people because our people destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So Jeremiah 3, verse 15 again, and I will give you pastor according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding, right? And he's not feeding the people with knowledge and understanding. He's not doing that. So he considered like a false prophet. He's not going to the scriptures and reading the Bible to people. He's let's go to Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. He's not doing that. We know why. I'm just going. Proverbs 3, verse 5, it say, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto your own understanding, right? Lean not unto your own understanding. Verse 6, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Verse 7, be thou wise in thy own eye. Fear the Lord and depart from evil, right? Fear the Lord and depart from evil. Proverbs 3 verse 5, it said, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him. He should direct thy paths. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord. Depart from evil. Right. Fear the Lord. Depart from evil. Isaiah. Chapter 8 verse 20. Isaiah chapter 8 verse 20 is saying, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it's because there is no light in them, right? Because there is no light in them. Isaiah chapter 8 verse 20, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it's because there is no light in them, right? In them. He's not speaking according to this word. Let's go to Isaiah 55 verse 1. Isaiah 55 verse 1, it said, ho, everyone that thirsts, come to you, come to the water and hear, and come to the water, and he that have no money, come you buy and eat. You come buy wine and milk without money and without price. Wherefore do you spend money for what is not bread, and labor for what is satisfied? Not hearken diligently unto me, and eat that you which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. Right. In verse 3, incline your ears and come unto me, and hear, your soul should live, and I will make everlasting covenant with you, even to mercy of David. Right. So you see, Isaiah 55 verse 1, it said, ho, everyone that thirsts, come you to the water, and he that have no money, come you buy and eat. Yet come buy wine and milk without money and without price. So, man. So we're going to get right into it. Let's go to Matthew chapter 7. Matthew chapter 7 verse 15. It say, because, verse 15. Yeah. Be aware of false prophets, which come unto you in sheep clothing, be inward, but the inward, they are ravaged wolves. Right, they are ravaged wolves. Verse 16, you shall know them by their fruit. Does man gather grapes and thrones and fig of thirds? Verse 17, even so ever good tree bring forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bring forth evil fruit. Right. And look at the other book. Go back to Matthew 17, verse we go verse 16. Hold on, let me get this. Fig. What's that? Dress up someone to look smart. Fig. Okay, hold on. No, not that one. Not to be too long. Okay,
Thistle.
Fake this. Okay. All right, let's move on. All right, let's go to Matthew 17, Matthew chapter 7, verse 16. It said, "You should know them by their fruit. Does man gather grapes and thrones and the figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bring forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bring forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit." Man, that was okay. Let's move on. All right. Let's go to 1 John 2 and 15. First John 2 and 15. It says, "Love not the world. Love not the world. It says, love not the world. None of the things are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him." Right? The love of the Father is not in him. Verse 16, "For they're all in the world. Lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world." Verse 17, and the world pass away and the lust thereof, but he that do the will of the Most High abide forever. Who do the will of the Most High abide forever. Got to put more scripture to move on. All right. Go to 1 John 4:1. 1 John 4:1. "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are going out unto the world." Right? Many false prophets are going out to the world. 1 John 4:1. It said, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are going out unto the world." Right? As you see here, I forgot what I said, but things ain't too much to say about this picture. See, because he's not about feeding sheep. He's not about, no, he's about, as you see here, man, riches, money, and you see.
The bishop who was allegedly robbed for $1 million during a live stream service has now been arrested for fraud and extortion. Lamar Whitehead allegedly convinced one of his church members to give $90,000 from her retirement savings. She thought he was going to help them buy a new house. Instead, he's accused of buying himself thousands of dollars of luxury goods and clothing. Whitehead's lawyer says he denies all these allegations, but he could face 20 years or more in prison if he's convicted. The bishop who was allegedly robbed for $1 million during a live stream service has now been arrested for fraud and extortion. Lamar Whitehead allegedly convinced one of his church members to give $90,000 from her retirement savings. She thought he was going to help them buy a new house. Instead, he's accused of buying himself thousands of dollars of luxury goods and clothing. Whitehead's lawyer says he denies all these allegations, but he could face 20 years or more in prison if he's convicted. The bishop who was allegedly robbed for $1 million.
So we see, yeah. We don't need this. Okay, move on. So you see, with that again, 1 John 4:1, it said, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are going out unto the world." Right? So as you see, I just want to get that out. It say, "Woe be unto the pastor's destruction." So I'm gonna close it out. So I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shema Rashah. Double honor to the apostle brothers, Elder Great Millstone. Shalom to the host elect. Shalom.